Isaiah 1 and chapter 27. Zion shall be redeemed with judgment, and her coverts with righteousness. And the destruction of the transgressors and of the sinners shall be together, and they that forsake the Lord shall be consumed. 29. For they shall be ashamed of the oaks which ye have desired, and ye shall be confounded for the gardens that ye have chosen. For ye shall be as an oak whose leaf fadeth, and as the garden that hath no water. And the strong shall be as a toe, and the marker of it as a spark, and they shall both burn together, and none shall quench them. Neither good nor bad, neither he nor her, neither it nor that. We are one. Not separate, but one. Everything is interconnected. Past, present, future. Here, now. Yesterday, today, tomorrow. And so many hidden things in plain sight. So many hidden things in plain sight. Reminds me of a movie I watched with the signs that we could see. The man put the glasses on and he could see everything. It is true. So this is to someone who has been walking in darkness, who has been walking and overcame the darkness and integrated it and found out the truth and found out who they are. God says, I have plans to prosper you. I have called judgment over you. You are the elite. Because you fear not. You fear not the gods of this world. Because you know your God. You know your oneness. You know your connection. And yea, though you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you did not fear any evil. People called you rebellious. They called you crazy. They called you insane, weird. You felt like the outcast. Boy, that's because you were. Fallen angels. Fallen angels is all. We're here to remember that God is one God and one love. And now that we remembered, we walk on in truth. We don't hide what is real. We mirror, we trigger, we speak. We don't judge, but we reveal what is true and what is good or what is bad. God is called judgment. You in your new highest timeline, you are connected with the Most High. Ain't nothing for you to worry about. Only thing it is for you to be is you and authentically. Because you walked through the fire and came out without a burn. You've been through the bottom of the ocean and came up. And you stayed down there without oxygen. You weren't looking for nobody outside of you to rescue you because you know that the living God is you and in you. Yeah, it is so. It is so. Let me see. You got a Job-like blessing coming through. You laid there afflicted with sores on the bottom of your feet, body ate up, everything taken from you, your family, your money, your cars, your job, your friends, everything taken from you. You laid up under the stars and you counted them. You laid up under the stars and asked and questioned God and tried to figure out what was going on. See, those who don't question God stay asleep. because they've been taught to fear God in such a way that they don't question. So how can you wake up if you don't question? You better question everything. Curiosity kills the cat. Curiosity will bring you out. Question everything that's going on in your life. Question God. Question your higher self, because you are God, my love. You are the creator. You are God. You are the creator. See, we took the Bible and read it in these scriptures and read it in what I want to say, a literal or analytic concept, instead of discerning with our spiritual and high selves. The Bible not your enemy, and it's a lot of metaphors in there, but it's a lot of things that I can relate to that are in the Bible too, because I feel just like Jesus felt. I feel every ache and every pain. And I tried to teach and walk and go and do and things and love like Jesus. But guess what? God said, now wait a minute. That love I gave you, that empathy and that compassion I gave you is a gift. Those who you were meant to help, you were meant to help. But then I wanted you to move on to go and help somebody else. But now God put me in the season to see myself and to love myself wholly, so I can know who I am. I am the Most High. I am the Creator. And I'm not separate. I'm one. I can't judge nobody for nothing they do. Nothing they do. Because if I judge them, I judge me. So I'm here to lift up and to bring love and to restore. I am the light. I bridge the light. I am human and I am spirit. This is a beautiful time to be amongst the living. Because what once I thought was the earth, I hated it here. And I say it like I'm saying it. I hate earth. I don't want to be here on earth. I want to go home. Because I know I'm not from here. I've known that since I was a kid. The stories add up. Go back to your childhood and look at the stories and let them be revealed. It showed me. I don't remember anything about my childhood until I was like 6. A lot of it's washed away. But I remember my mother telling me that everything that we had concerning my birth pictures of me being a baby and all of that, everything was burned up in a house fire. I remember my father being my opposition, tearing me down on every hand as a kid, telling me I don't know what I'm talking about, telling me I shut up, I'm a dummy, and I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just a kid. No, the ancestors lived through me. They've been living through me. They transcended into this body. They speak through me. They walk with me. They talk with me. I'm them. They are me. So just think about your life. Go back, because God has brought you out. It ain't what it looked like. It never has been. And what a glorious day to be. What a glorious day to be. Because I stand in my powers. And I have many. And the army that I have behind me, they warriors. That's why I've made it through. That's why every defeat, the evil, the darkness, or the negative entity tried to attach to mine, I slayed it with my sword. This too, that's the sword. A lot of people don't like me. When I step in a room, it shifts. A lot of people don't like me just because I step in a room. And a lot of them that know the light gravitate towards me. They don't like being triggered. And I trigger a lot just by my presence. Ain't that powerful? Ain't that something? Y'all. Woo-wee. I'm so grateful today. I'm thankful for all that is, all that was, and all that will be. But most of all, I'm thankful for this present moment. The presence is all there is. I'm thankful for the present moment. I ain't worried about yesterday. I ain't worried about today. I ain't worried about tomorrow, because I have no worries. I know no lack. I just forgot. I just forgot. God said, I'll redeem you. Woo, we call it what you want. Call it what you want. But I call it love. I call it unity. I call it one conscious creation. I never understand everything, but I know what is. My light, my love, my gifts,